So I just wanted to hop on here for a little bit and talk about tomorrow's conference. Tomorrow's conference is going to be really focusing on the heart issues and all the different ways that us women go through different things and the different healing and traumas and stuff that some of us has been through, and be able to figure out and find a way, how do we let God heal that? How do we say, hey Lord, I need your help. I need to know that I can get through this with you, that this is exactly where you want me to be, Father. And we're going to have 3 different women discussing different parts, a woman's heart and what that looks like, and different areas that they're each going to hit. I am Raylan Stans, and I will be speaking on session 3. Session 3 is going to be discussing romance novels and what that looks like, and what they do to our hearts as women and our marriages, and the expectations that we end up having for ourselves and for our husbands and for our fathers and for our brothers and our spouses, and the male version and the male people that we have in our lives, what that looks like. Because most romance novels, regardless if it's clean or not clean, Christian, what genre of romance novels that we are looking at, most of them are written by women for women. And the way that we view ourselves sometimes gets very wrapped up in that. And some of us, like myself, got involved in them at a very, very young age, where you're just learning and trying to figure out who you are and all the different stuff that goes along with that, and what it does to your heart and what it does to who you are and how you see yourself and how you see guys, and what that looks like in life. So I'm going to be touching on that. And Holly and Becky will be touching on different parts of also being pure in heart, and that goes so much farther than what the mainstream people, you automatically think when you hear pure in heart. It's not a purity conference about some 90s 2000s of let's be pure for Christ, even though we do want to be pure for Christ. It's not that. It's about speaking to the heart of each person and understanding that God wants us to be obedient, because we want to be obedient, because we understand what that means. And so there's going to be lots of different things that we're going to see in ourselves to be able to change that. So come tomorrow, come prepared to just have an open heart, regardless if you struggle with each different thing, because I really believe that regardless of where you are in your life and where you've come from and how much you are a Christian, or even if you're not, that you can take something from each session and you can be able to move on and move forward with that, regardless if the whole thing pertains to you, even if you can just get pieces out of it to help you. Because as women, and just as Christians in general, regardless of how far you are with Christ, you're always going to be able to learn, you're always going to be able to move and be able to grow in Him. He's always going to constantly mold us and make us new. Set that renewing of our mind daily to constantly remember, who are we? We're God's children, and to constantly grow in that. So come tomorrow. It's at 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. We're going to have worship, speakers. There's going to be free food during lunchtime. So come and enjoy that, and just come have some fun and fellowship. So thank you, and I hope you guys see you tomorrow.